Something huge just shifted in the business world, especially in real estate. And I know you feel it because it's everywhere. And honestly, most people are reacting to the wrong part of it. AI is not just writing your listing copy anymore. Now it watches your pipeline, it listens to your calls. One of them will actually profile your personality off of your own conversations and hand you this perfect coaching plan before you even get up in the morning. So everyone's reacting saying, is coaching dead? Did AI replace the coach? I think that's the wrong question. And by the end of this video, I think you'll see why AI is actually about to make the most important work more valuable, not less. Because AI, it can hand you the answer. It can't make you the leader who has to live with it. So let me show you what I mean. A lot of you opened your phone this week to an app that already had your whole day planned out. It had your pipeline, had your follow-ups, your priorities. It's all just handed to you. And a lot of you still didn't do anything with it. Listen, if knowing the next move was the thing standing between you and where you wanted to be, you would already be there. You already know that conversation that you're avoiding. You already know the calls you keep pushing to next week. You knew about them last week too. The answer was never the problem, which means that more answers, faster, smarter, AI generated, were never going to be the fix. Listen, people are calling these tools coaching. And I'm just going to be honest with you, they're not. Being handed the right answer is not being coached. Surfacing your next move, showing you the next move, that's called consulting. And listen, I got nothing against consulting, but consulting at the speed of software or AI is still consulting. Coaching develops the person who has to live with the answer that they get from the AI. So the plan that AI gives you or the consultant gives you, it's going to say follow up faster. It's going to say stop avoiding the hard conversation. It's going to say get consistent. You knew that last year. You knew it before you bought the software or before you started putting it into Chat GPT. Listen, people don't rise to the level of or quality of the information that they have. They fall to the level of their identity. The constraint was never the playbook. It's the capacity. It's the identity. It's whether you've become someone who can actually live with the answer once you have it. So a bot can tell you that you have a fear of rejection. It can't walk you through becoming someone who makes the call anyway. That's not a data transfer. That's shifting your identity. And it happens between two people who are paying attention. So listen, let me show you how crazy this gets. So I let one of these tools analyze me. And it told me I'm a high D with a fear of rejection who avoids conflict. Then it cited the calls, gave me timestamps. I basically got roasted in my own office by a subscription I pay for. And it was right. That's part of what made it so annoying. And it handed me this perfect color-coded plan for the 5 conversations I'm avoiding. And you know what I did with it? Nothing. For 3 days, it just sat there. Listen, AI is amazing and it does the easy part flawlessly. But I still didn't act on it because the easy part, the information, the next step, that's never the problem. There was a time when I was going through a really rough season in my life and I had all the answers. I'm not all the answers, but I had the systems, I had the strategies, I had the sticky notes on the wall. And honestly, if an AI had handed me the next best move back then, it would have just confirmed what I already knew. I knew what I had to do. I wasn't doing it. So I'm trying to hold this business together while basically my life fell apart. I went from owning a home to renting a home. I had a son who was in leukemia treatment. I was staying up all hours of the night asking myself why this was so hard when I loved the work and I loved the people that I was serving. But here's the truth. No plan touched that. No plan helped me get out because the thing in my way was never the plan. It was who I believed I was on my hardest days. So what actually moved me, it wasn't a smarter strategy. It wasn't the next best AI plan. It was a slow, uncomfortable shift in my identity. It was me becoming someone who could actually carry the answer instead of admiring it from across the room. That didn't come from a tool. It didn't come from AI. It came from getting honest. It came from getting real coaching, real support. And honestly, refusing to confuse knowing with becoming. So here's what I've been harping on all week. AI can hand you the next move. Take it. That's what it's good at. That's what AI is good at. But knowing was never your bottleneck. Identity is the bottleneck. Capacity is the bottleneck. The person holding the plan. AI can give you the answers. It can't develop the person who has to live with the answers that you get. You know, the good book says, be doers of the word and not merely hearers who delude themselves. The hearer has the answer. The doer became someone who could act on it. Listen, if you're a leader in real estate and you've got all the answers, you've got the business systems, you've got the strategies, you've got the answers, and you're still not making progress, you're still not getting that momentum, it's not a software problem. And listen, it's not a character flaw either. That's the work I do with leaders. I'm not going to give you a better tactic. I help develop the leader who can carry it. If that's you, I would love for you to reach out to me. We'll have a real conversation. I'm not going to pitch you in on anything. Just clarity on what's actually in your way. AI can and will hand you the answer. Becoming the person who lives with it, that part's still yours. And honestly, thank God for that.